Welcome you students. Then in this lecture we gonna study about what is arithmetic progression, what is an AP. So firstly we will know what is arithmetic progression. Okay, so firstly we will try to know the term what is arithmetic progression, what is AP. So an AP, an AP or arithmetic progression is an arrangement of, or you can say that sequence of arrangement of numbers in which difference between two consecutive terms difference between two consecutive terms two consecutive terms are equal. It means, for example, I will write an AP. So here I write example. You have an AP 2, 5, 8, 11. Now you will check this is an AP or not. For checking this is an AP or not, you will try to find the difference between two consecutive terms. What is the consecutive terms? Consecutive terms means terms after another terms. It means this 2 and this 5 is consecutive terms. Means one is preceding and second one is the succeeding of 2. Here this term is known as A1. A1 means first term. This term is known as A2 means second term. This term is known as A3 and this term is known as A4. Now we will try to find the difference between two consecutive terms. It means these two terms, the two nearest term is known as consecutive terms. Okay, so here you will find A2 minus A1. Here A2 is given as 5, A1 is given as 2. So 5 minus 2 equal to 3. Now we will find A3 minus A2. A3 minus A2. A3 is given as 8. A2 is given as 5. So 8 minus 5 equal to 3. Now you will try to find A4 minus A3. Here also A4 minus A3 equal to 11 minus 8. This is also 3. So you can say that here difference between two consecutive terms are equal. So you can say that this is a AP. So basically, have you understand what is an AP? AP means arrangement of numbers, or you can say the sequence of number in which difference between two consecutive terms are equal. Here difference between 5 and 8, difference between 8 and 11. In three cases difference is same, so you can say that this is an AP. Now A2 minus A1. Now we will go on. How can you find nth term of an AP? Okay, so firstly, for finding nth term of AP, nth term of an AP. How can you find the nth term of an AP? There is a formula, and formula is given as an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, where a equal to first term, n equal to the term which you want to find. It means you have given an AP and you want to find the term 11th, then n is equal to 11, n equal to finding term, and d equal to common difference. And what is the common difference? Difference between two consecutive terms is known as common difference. Okay, so how can you find nth term of an AP. For example, you have given an AP. Example, you have given an AP 4, 8, 12, 16, and you have to find 11 term of this AP. Of this AP. How can you find the 11th term of this AP? To finding the 11th term of this AP, you will use this formula an, and you will write an equal to a plus n equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So here n means the term which you want to find. Here you want to find the 11th term, so n equal to 11. So you will put a 11 and write all this value here 4, 8, 12 and 16. So first term a equal to 4. A means even, means first term. So in this given AP, you have given a1 equal to 4 and common difference d equal to, how can you find the common difference? A2 minus a1. So a2 is given as 8 and a1 is given as 4. So 8 minus 4 equal to 4. Now you have to find a11. So put this value a equal to 4 plus n equal to 11 minus 1 and d means common difference. Here common difference is given as 4, so you will write as into 4. So a11 equal to 4 plus 11 minus 1 you will get as 10 into 4. 4 plus 10 into 4 means 40. So 4 plus 40 equal to 44. Have you understand why we will go on this formula? This is just a basic. When we are writing this AP 4, 8, 12, 16, when you go on 11 term by arranging the sequence, it means 4, 4 to the 8, then 12, then 16, then add 4 in 16, you will get as 20, then 4 add 4 in 20, you will get as 24, and you will go on. You will get the 44 term when you add this term, and you will get as 11 term will be 44. So from here you can get an idea. What is the idea? Idea is that you can find any next term by adding common difference in preceding term. For example, you want to find a2. So how can you find a2? You can find a2 equal to preceding term is, what is the preceding term of a2? A1. And you will add common difference plus d. So you will get a2 equal to a1 plus d. And if you want to find a3, how can you find a3? A2 plus d. If you want to find a4, how can you find a4? To finding a4, you will take preceding term. So preceding term of a4 is a3. Okay. Now we will add common difference in that. It means a4 equal to a3 plus d. And also to find any term, there is another rule. For example, if you want to find this a3 plus d, how can you find this? A4 equal to a3 plus d. So you can write a4 equal to a3 plus d. And what is a3? You can write a3 as a2 plus d. And here d is written as d. What is a2? You can write a2 as a4 equal to a1 plus d. Plus this d will be written as same. So you can write a4 equal to a1 plus 3d. Or you can write a1 as a. So you can write a4 equal to a plus 3d. So here is also another formula for finding any term. How can you find any term? If you want to find a5, you can find as a plus how many times of d? If there is a 5, then you will take d is less than that of term. It means here is 5, so less than 5, 4, 1 less than 5. You will take 1 less than that of term. Okay, your term is given as 5, so we will take 1 less than that of term, means 5 minus 1. You will take 4, so you will write a plus how many times of d? Less than that of terms. It means a plus 4d. And by this random formula, you can also find value of any term. Okay, if you want to find a11, you can find as a plus 10d. So now you have understood that how we get this formula a5 equal to a plus 4d by this. Now you have given 1 by 2, 1, 3 by 2, 1 by 2. Here is example 1 by 2, 1, 3 by 2, and 2. Now, in this given example, you have to check this given is example is an AP or not, or if this is an AP, then you have to find 4 more terms after this 2. So firstly, you will check this is an AP or not. For checking this is an AP or not, you will try to find common difference. If the common difference between two terms are equal, then you can say that this is given is an AP. So here, solution A1 equal to 1 by 2, A2 equal to 1, first term 1 by 2, second term 1, third term A3 equal to 3 by 2, and fourth term A4 equal to 2. Now we will try to find common difference. So D equal to A2 minus A1. Here A2 minus A1 equal to means 1 minus 1 by 2. How can you find 1 minus 1 by 2? Take here denominator 1. Take LCM of 1 and 2. You will get as 2. Divide 2 by 1. You will get as 2. And 2 into 1. You will get as 2. Minus when you divide 2 by 2. You will get as 1. And when you multiply 1 by 1. You will get as 1. 2 minus 1. You will get as 1 by 2. Or in simple way you can subtract this by. You have one number and you subtracting half of them. You will get as half. Okay. Now you will find common difference by A3 minus A2. A3 minus A2. How can you find? You can find by 3 by 2 minus 1. So when you subtracting 3 by 2 minus 1, you will get as 2 ones are 2. 1 into 3, 3, and 2 into 1, 2. So 3 minus 2 upon 2, you will get as 1 by 2. Now also you can find D equal to A4 minus A3. A4 is given as 2 and A3 is given as 3 by 2. So when you take here denominator as 1, multiply this one, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, and 3 ones are 3. 4 minus 3 upon 2, you will get as 1 by 2. From this given example, you can check that the common difference between two consecutive terms are equal in this. So you can say that this is an AP. Okay. So from here, A2 minus A1 equal to A3 minus A2 equal to A4 minus A3. So you can say that this is an AP. This is an AP. An AP. Now, if this is an AP, then how can you find next 4 terms? So here given term is 4th term A4. Now you have to find A5. I have already explained you how can you find A5. For finding A5, you will write as A plus how many times of D? 4D. Or you can write as A4 plus D. Here A is given as 1 by 2. A means A1 plus 4 into D is given as 1 by 2. Plus, sorry, here is a plus. 1 by 2 plus 4 into 1 by 2. When you cancel out this, you will get as 2 to the 4. So 1 by 2 plus 2. When you add this, you will get as 2 ones are, you can get as 2 and half, or you can find by the LCM 2 ones are 2, 1 ones are 1, and 2 twos are 4. So 4 plus 1, 5 upon 2. Now for finding A6, you can find A6 by A plus how many times of D? A plus 5 times of D. Because you will take D always less than that of term. Or how many times of less? 1 less than that of terms. Okay. If you want to find A6, then you will take A plus 5D. Okay. So here A is given as 1 by 2 plus D is given as 5 into 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2. So we'll get as 2 twos are 4, 2 ones are 2, and 5 twos are 10. So from here, you can find 1 by 2 plus 5 1 by 2, 10 plus 2, 12 upon 4. So when you divide 12 by 4, you will get as 3. Now you can find another term. You have find A5, A6, you have to find A7. How can you find A7? A plus 6D. And A is given as 1 by 2 plus 6 into D is given as 1 by 2. So when you cancel out this, you will get as 3. So 1 by 2 plus 3. When you add this, you will get as 2 ones are 2, 1 ones are 1, and 3 twos are 6. So you will get as 7 by 2. And the last one is for you. How can you find 8? So by this given AP, you can check an AP by subtracting two consecutive terms. You have to find the difference of two consecutive terms. If the difference of two consecutive terms are equal, then you can say that this given sequence is an AP. And if this given sequence is an AP, how can you find the next term? For finding any term in AP, you can find by adding D. If you want to find API, you can find as A plus take D less than one that of term. It means you have term API, so you will take A plus 4 times of D 40. Okay. Now move on to next example. Sum of n term of an AP. How can you find sum of n term of an AP? To finding sum of n term of AP, you will take as Sn. And what is the formula of Sn? Sn equal to n by 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. From this given formula, you can find another formula. How can you derive another formula of Sn? You can take Sn equal to n by 2 bracket. You can write 2a as a plus n minus 1 into d. As you know that what is the formula? A plus n minus 1 into d is the formula of an. Okay, as you know that a plus n minus 1 into d is the formula of an. So we'll write as Sn equal to n by 2 bracket a plus an. When you will use this formula and when will you use this formula? If in given AP, if you have given number of terms a and common difference d, then you can use by this formula. And if you have given last term directly, then you can basically use this formula and find a sum of an AP. Okay, so now we will take any example and to try to find the sum of an AP. For example, you have given AP 4, 6, 8 and 10. You have to find the sum of 11 terms. Sum of 11th sum of 11th term. How can you find a sum of 11 terms? Here you have given AP. This is A1, then A2, then A3 and A4. So A1 means A. First term is given as 4. How can you find a common difference? D is given as A2 minus A1. A2 is 6 and A1 is 4. So 6 minus 4 equal to 2. Okay. And N is given as 11. Now to find a sum of 11 term, you will use this formula Sn. So Sn equal to n upon 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here n is given as 11, so put n equal to 11. 11 by 2. Here a is given as 4, so 2 into 4 plus n is given as 11, so 11 minus 1 into d means common difference. Common difference is given as 2. Yes. Now try to solve this. 11 by 2. Okay. And 2 into 4, you will get as 2 4s are 8 plus when you subtract 1 from 11, you will get as 10 into 2. So 11 by 2, 8 plus 10 2s are 20. 20 plus 8 equal to 28. When you cancel out this, you will get as 2 1s are 2 and 2 4s are 8, so 14. So we will write as 11 into 14. When you multiply 11 into 14, so 14 ones are 14, 1 is carry, and 14 ones are 14 and 1 15. So 154 is your answer. And what is this? This is sum of 11 term of this AP. It means when you add this term 4, 6, 8, 10, then 12, then 14, then 16, then 18, from 4 to that 11 terms, whatever be the terms, then you will get sum as 154. Okay. Now move on this topic, and now we'll take example, and this kind of example always put up in your board examination, your pre-foundation and Olympiads. What kind of example is this? In this example, 2, 4, 6, 8, and this one is let's take 22. Okay, now you have to find which term is 22. You have given last term, now you have to find 22 is the which term. It means you have to find the value of n. So how can you find the value of n? As we know that to find any term of any AP, you always use the formula an. An equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Here you have given a equal to 2 and d equal to a2 minus a1. So here a2 equal to 4 and a1 equal to 2. So 4 minus 2 equal to 2. Now you have to find the value of n. You have given an equal to, n means last term of an AP, 22. So put all this value in this formula and try to find the value of n. How can you find? So put an equal to 22, a equal to 2 plus n equal to, you have to find the value of n, so n equal to n minus 1 and d equal to 2. Now 22 equal to 2 plus 2 into n, 2n, and 2 ones are 2. This is a positive number and this is a negative number, minus 2. So this will be cancelled out. From here 22 equal to 2n, so n equal to 22 by 2 equal to 11. Now we'll discuss another formula and then we'll take another example. How can you find nth term from last? Nth term from last. You can find nth term from last by using this formula en minus n minus 1 into d. Let's take an example. 4, 6, 8, 10, and let's take 60. Okay, now you have to find the 8th term from last. This is the last term 60 and you have to find 8th term from last. This formula is always using for finding the term from first term. It means you have to find the 11th term from starting, or you have to find the 12th term from starting. But in this formula, you have to find any term from last. It means you have given last term 60, and you have to find the 8th term from last. Means this is the last term. Then you will go back one step. This is the another term. Then more one back, more one, and then you have to find the 8th term. Okay. So how can you find? Here last term is given as an. 60, a equal to 4 and d equal to common difference. How can you find common difference? a2 minus a1. So 6 minus 4 equal to 2. Now you have to find the 8th term from last. So you will use this formula an minus n minus 1 into d. An is given as 60, n is given as 8 minus 1 into d. D is given as 2. So 60 minus 8 minus 1, 7 into 2. So 7 2s are 14. So 60 minus 14, you will get as 40. 60 minus 14, so you will get as 46. You can find by using your mind also. This is a 60. When you go one step backward, you will get as second term from last, because this is last term. Second term from last, third term from last, fourth term from last, fifth term from last, sixth term from last, and then you will go on 8th term of last. So subtracting, there is a common difference 2. You can subtracting 2. 60 minus 2 will get as 58. Then 58 minus 2 you will get as 56. 58 6 minus 2 you will get as 54. Then you will also subtract 2. Then when you get 7 times subtract, because you have to find the 8th term from last, and this is the this term is also you have given. So how many terms are remaining? This one term is including in this 8 term. So 8 term, you have to find 8 term from last. This one term is including. So you have to be go back 7 step. So when you go back 7 step, you will subtract 60 minus 14. You will get as 46. Okay. Now I am making one question for you. Example. In this question, 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, so on. You have given if fifth term and this is your example. If the fifth term and eighth term of an AP are 15 and 24 respectively, then find fourth term of this AP. How can you find this type of question? This type of question always asked in your board examination, so, and also in your pre-foundation. So to finding this term, you have given fifth term and of AP. Fifth term is A5. You have given A5 equal to 15, and eighth term is 8. You have given A8 equal to 24. I have already explained you how can you find the fifth term. To finding fifth term, you will always use A plus how many times of D? 4 times of D. So we will take as A plus 4D equal to 15. And here, equation number first, A8. So you can take as A plus how many times of D? 7 times of D equal to 24. Now you will try to solve both equation. So you can write as on solving equation first and second by elimination. So how can you use elimination? A plus 4D equal to 15 and A plus 7D equal to 24. When you use elimination method, you will change this equation sign. So we'll change it. Here is a plus, so we'll take as minus. Here is a plus, you will take as minus, and also here is a plus, you will take as minus. This will be cancel out. 4 minus 7, you will get as minus 3D, and 15 minus 24, you will get as minus 9. This minus will be cancelled out from each other. So we will get D equal to 9 upon 3. 3 3s are 9. So D equal to 3. Now for finding the value of A, putting this value of D in equation first. Putting value of D and equation first. So we will get as A plus 4 into 3 equal to 15. So A plus 4 3s are 12 equal to 15. So A equal to 15 minus 12. So we'll get as 3. You have find already A and D. Now you have to find the 4 terms. So how can you find 4 terms? 4 terms A4 equal to A plus 3D. Okay. And A plus A is given as 15. Sorry, 3. And plus 3 into D is given as 3. So 3 plus 3 3s are 9. So we'll get as 12. Okay. Thank you. In this lecture, we have discussed what is an AP, how can you find the first term of AP, how can you find a common difference, how can you find the nth term of AP, how can you find the sum of nth term of AP. If you have randomly, you have given any kind of terms, if you have given 5 terms and 8 terms of AP, how can you find 4 terms of AP? Thank you for watching this.